Okay, question 7 is not a circle theorem question. It's to do with finding arc length. So the first thing you're asked to find is the arc length ABC. So you're asked to find this length here, this part of the circle. You do need to find an angle, so it's still partly circle theorems, that's why it's in the test, but it's more to do with finding the arc length. So you're told that these two are tangents, so I would always write that down on my question, so I know that AD and DC are tangents. So straight away I've got a tangent and a radius, so that is 90 degrees there, and another tangent and a radius, so that is 90 degrees here. You're told that length DO is 10, so this is 10 centimeters here. So I want to find this arc length. Before I find this arc length, I need to find the angle of this sector. To find the angle of this sector, I'm going to look at the triangle and I'm going to use trigonometry on this triangle. So to find this angle here, I can see I've got a right angled triangle. I'm just going to draw that triangle out again. So I want to find angle here. This is 6 and this is 10. So if I call this angle X, and I'm thinking, right, trigonometry, so I'm thinking of SOHCAHTOA. So should SOHCAHTOA sine, cos, tangent. So what have I got? I have got adjacent and hypotenuse. I've got A and H, hypotenuse opposite the right angle. So what am I going to use? I'm going to use cos. So cos of my angle X is A over H, which is 6 over 10, or 0.6. So now I go to my calculator. I want to find an angle, so I need to use shift cos. So shift cos 6 divided by 10 and press equals. Make sure it's in degree mode and you get 53.13 degrees. So my angle X is 53.13 degrees. So going back to finding the arc, the other angle on the other side will be exactly the same. So the total of these two angles will be double 53.13. So double 53.13 will equal 106.26 degrees. Now I'm thinking about my sector. So if I just draw this out again, I want to find the length of this sector here. I know that the angle inside here is 106.26. However, I need this angle to find the arc length around the outside of the circle. So the inside angle will be 360 minus, and if I do that, I get 253.74 degrees. Now let's think about circumference of a circle. I know the circumference of a circle is pi times diameter, or pi times 2 times the radius. I have the radius, which is 6. So the whole circumference will be 12 pi. That's the whole way round the whole of the circle. But I only want a fraction of the circumference. I just want this part. And the fraction I want is the angle divided by 360. So what do I want? So to find my arc length, I want a fraction of the circumference, and this is the fraction I want. So I want a fraction of the circumference, and the circumference is 12 pi. So if I put all of that into my calculator, you would get 26.6 centimetres to 3 significant figures. And it asks to do it to 3 significant figures in the question. I'll just do that on my calculator to show you how I did that. 253.74 divided by 360, multiplied by 12, multiplied by pi, and I get 26.57 on my calculator. So to 3 significant figures is 26.6. I round the 5 up to 6 because the 4th significant figure is 5 or bigger, so 26.6.